We're back here on Blitz. I'm Brian Carter. With me now is head coach of the Lady Raiders soccer team here at Habersham Central, Joey Elger. Coach, first of all, I just wanted to thank you for being with us here today, and you got to be excited with your team not even 2 weeks away.
Absolutely, Brian. It's a really exciting season for us. We have a big group of seniors, up to about 10 seniors on this year's squads. We've got a couple girls who are going to be coming out from the basketball team next week, but the group we've had out there right now is working really hard, and we have very high hopes. This is probably the most talented team overall that I've had since being at Habersham Central.
Now let's get a little background information on you to start with. How long have you been coaching soccer, and how long has the game been a part of your life?
Game's been a part of my life since I was 5. I've been coaching at Habersham Central for 5 years. I actually played soccer at Habersham Central, graduated in '97, went out to college on the West Coast, broadcasted some soccer in college, didn't coach, got into coaching when I got out of college at the youth level, and then when I started teaching here, we're fortunate enough to have an opportunity to coach the girls program. So,
let's dwell on the past a little bit. Talk a little about the 2009 season that just from just a year ago. Talk about the group of girls you had last year and how the season ended up.
We were pretty pleased with last year. I mean, if we had had a break go our way in a couple of games, we would have found ourselves in the playoffs. We finished 5th. Top 4 make it to the playoffs. We finished 5th the last couple of years, so we just need to get over that hump. We lost a heartbreaker at the end of the year to Clark Central 3-1, but we also, I think, we had a very inspired performance earlier in the year against a Salem team that ended up getting to the state semifinals. We actually held them even for about 60 minutes. 2 of those girls went on to play Division I soccer. We've got very, very high hopes. I want to reiterate for this year because we have so much returning. We only lost 4 seniors from last year's team, so we're really excited about what we got coming up.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my next question. Was with you bringing so much back, and you said you lost 4 seniors. Talk a little about those 4 players that you lost and what they brought to the table.
They were special to me because it was the first group I saw the entire way through as a coach. They came in as freshmen my first year. They thought about playing college soccer. One decided to go to the military instead of play college soccer, Riley Beadle, but she definitely would have had opportunity at that level. A couple others are in college and enjoying their experience, not playing at the collegiate level. And one other one might end up playing at the collegiate level, Maria Paramo. So they were a special group to me because of the relationship the 4 of us or the 5 of us had kind of growing together as players and coaches. And I definitely appreciate the patience they have with me early in my coaching career. But they'll be missed, but we have a strong group of seniors this year that are ready to take up the leadership mantle.
Now, of those players returning for you this season, talk a little about that group of girls you have to work with and who are poised to be some of the most impactful players on the team.
Well, that's tough because we do have so many seniors and we have some juniors who really were great players. Tandy Turk, who's going to be a junior this year, was our leading goal scorer. Our co-captains returning from last year, Evan Kane and DJ Dowdy. Evan's a midfielder. We think she's going to be healthy and ready to contribute at a high level this year. She had some bad luck with injuries in the past, but had a really good offseason. DJ is a goalkeeper. She was second team All-Region last year. Tandy was actually first team All-Region. Joni Burrell, honorable mention All-Region. Lauren Cunningham from basketball was a second team All-Region. We have some girls. I really could list a bunch more who are really going to make an impact. I mean, starter-wise, we have back about 9 of our 11 starters. We expect to be very good offensively this year, a lot faster than we've been in the past, which is good. Excited all around. Great depth down the JV program level. We have our most talented JV team I think I've ever had too.
Now you have pretty much a balanced schedule this year, from what I've seen. 9 matches at home, 9 away. Not including your scrimmage to open the season against Stevens County. But what advantage, other than the obvious, do you see your girls have by playing here at home?
That was a big push for this year. I'm glad you noticed that. It's we've been on the road a lot recently, and our girls have had to travel sometimes to play teams because they don't want to make the big trip up to Habersham. We're going down in our opening game to go play Stars Mill, who's number 3 ranked team in the state preseason. They have a great winning tradition. In fact, Stars Mill alumnus won the College Soccer Player of the Year last year for women's. We've got a very difficult non-region schedule, and we're really going to enjoy getting some of those games at home. Our fans have been tremendous. I think soccer has become a tremendously well-supported sport, especially among the student body over the last couple of years. With success of both the boys and girls programs, we regularly get crowds, boisterous crowds, especially on Friday nights. So we're very, very excited about that.
Now on the roster, you said 10 or so seniors, and then you also have a couple coming over from basketball. How important is the leadership of those seniors to the underclassmen on the team?
It's huge because a lot of these girls have played varsity more than just their senior and junior year. We have some girls who have started varsity as sophomores and even freshmen. Evan Kane, who we're going to hear from in a little bit, she started varsity since she was a freshman, so she knows what it is. She's seen everything. She can pass that along. It's not just that they're seniors, like I said, it's that they've got multiple letters on varsity, and that's why I'm so excited about them. It's not a fresh group. It's a group I know really well, and they will be crucial to our success.
Now, looking at the region competition, this would be my last question for you. How do you see at the end of the 2010 season, where do you see Habersham fitting into the final equation?
You know, I think we're one of 7 teams that has realistic aspirations of one of the 4 playoff spots in our region. I could see us finishing, you know, depending on how the season went, anywhere from 1st to hopefully not 7th, but if some breaks don't go our way, that could feasibly happen. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if we won a region title. I'm not saying we will. We've got the talent and we've got the hard work, and the teams we're playing this year, that the chief competitors, are a little bit closer to us than they have been in the past. I think our expectation at a minimum is to get to the playoffs this year. I think any person you asked would say that. It would be our second playoff experience, and I think most of the girls would say, hey, we want to host a playoff game. We want to be in that 2-seed spot at least and have a game at home. Obviously, we do have to, that whole adage, taking it one game at a time, we have to do that because we have those 7 teams are all quality, and they can beat any of the other 6 on any night.
Coach Elger, thank you again for being with us on the show today, and we hope you have a great season and hopefully end up in the playoffs.
Thank you very much, Brian.
And when we return in just a moment, we'll get to spend some time with one of Coach Elger's senior captains, Evan Kane.